All
And
right.
y'all can hook up y'all Facebook lives in here. We don't stress that we're not crazy about it. People can go live when we online. Cause we get we on the radio, so we don't be.
All right. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Reliable Representation. This behind the scenes, Miss Moni over here putting her face on, or whatever you want to call it. And we have two special guests over here. We're gonna hide our guests out,
Yeah.
so y'all can't see them until the show starts. But we have two very special guests that we are so excited to have joining
Y'all,
us.
they are hot like tamales. Okay.
But y'all, just we got a few more minutes before we go live. Just come on in. You got any questions, anything? Feel free to drop it down. Have a very interesting show. We have had a lot of interesting things that have happened at your state capitol this week that I am excited to be talking about. Got some exciting stuff coming up next week. We are in full force in the legislature. So we have about 2,000 bills in the House that have been introduced. I think about close to 1,000 over in the Senate. So we're going to be taking up close to 4,000 bills over the next few months. So definitely make sure you tune in. We have some really hot bills, and yours truly has authored some really good legislation. Mine is the best out of everybody's. That's what they all say. But mine really is the best. I'm excited about these bills. I've just been nursing them, trying to get them through committee. So we'll be talking a little bit about that. So, Ms. Mona, how's your week been?
Oh, it's been great. I love this week because it's love week. This is the week that all the lovers in the house.
I'm so glad.
Look, he doesn't like this week, y'all. Y'all know Representative Nelson. He's the Grinch of love. I am the one who loves love. So if we can get him through the week and revive him to the next week, but we got one more week of love before we get to March. So
we just gotta get out of February completely, and then I'll be happy again. So once we get out of February, I'll be fine. But
okay, I'll check your temperature when we get out of February.
Why are you the Grinch of love?
I don't know. That's a good one. Why am I the Grinch of love, Miss Marley?
I don't know, because he just has so many people around him that loves him. And I just don't know. That's a good question.
That's a real good one.
You know what?
I'm gonna go lay on. I gotta go to Dr. Carlisle's sofa.
Don't you think?
I thought we was asking him right there. This is not the time.
But we're gonna put him on the spot on the air though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to call.
I ain't got nothing to do with this, Mo. This your friend. I ain't trying to get in no bad state.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I have all the questions.
I'm gonna text Dr. Carlisle, tell her to be on standby.
Yeah, because we're gonna need her to provide for us after this week.
I mean, you never been in love, never had love, never experienced in a man, woman, man, whatever. I'm not trying to call nobody out on their sexuality. I'm saying you never had love, like
I've been there, done that.
Okay,
I've
you
been
don't
there,
like
done
it?
That. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little guarded.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being guarded.
I'm a little guarded.
Your heart is valuable and precious.
That's it.
I'm guarded too.
Yeah, but the right person, their guard to go down. Is what
Maybe.
That's what I think.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. Because these guys are both Virgo.
Yes,
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Okay. So we're special creatures.
Y'all are. I do agree. And so y'all, we're about 1 minute out. So 1 minute out. So y'all hang tight. We got a very, very exciting show this evening. We are closing the chapter of February and Love Month, and I'm gonna have to deal with this for a whole nother year.
Oh no!
If you wait until Christmas, girl, I'm gonna get you back. You wait until Christmas, we're gonna have the 25 days of Christmas.
Thank you, handyman. There we go for the lovers in the house.
Do y'all have a link? Because I guess we could just join that.
Y'all want that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we can see here. What's your email?
What email you got? And Jamie Jenkins at Hotmail.
Okay.
Yes, he's 72 years old. Jamie Jenkins at Hotmail.
Oh, wait a minute. I got Hotmail.
The Hotmail
too, but I got a Gmail.
I'm 72 as well, but I just don't use Hotmail.
The Hotmail and what is the other one? Yahoo.
I still use Yahoo faithfully.
Really? I do not. I
create new accounts for Yahoo.
I got about 10 accounts.
It's a JAMEY.
And I will.
Okay, I'm sending it right now. And y'all can both join. You can download it pretty quick. That app.
Oh, we use StreamYard.
Oh, yeah, do okay. But I can just send it to you. But now I love Anita Baker now, so you won me over with that.
Okay,
Yeah, I remember those days of being in love, so that's making me reminisce a little bit. But this still ain't for me. But,
my goodness, I thought I was gonna get you with this song.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hey, drop a line. Let us know where you're calling in. Not calling in, but let us know where you're tuning in or streaming, whatever it is. Just let us know where you're from in the comments. Is it streaming in, tuning in, logging?
But on their stream.
So streaming in
or
from.
tuning in, whichever one you want to say.
All right, so yeah, y'all make sure y'all let us know what is going on. We are so excited for the show this evening. As always, it's going to be very, very interesting. This is going to be the most interesting one of all times. Right?
Don't be setting up them people.
It's going to be a good one.
Going to break the internet. This interview is going to break it. Yeah.
That's it.
It's the Cat Williams interview.
Y'all remember how Beyonce she made the lights go out at the Superdome? Everything gonna go out of WMPR.
This the one that Purple Rain, when at the showtime, it started raining. Yeah, this that one.
Okay. All right, y'all ready? We gonna have it going. Somebody calling me. They know I'm on. I'll call. Jeez. All right. So we get the intro. All right, y'all. We got just a little while longer. We are kicking it off. So y'all hang on in there with us. The day after. Okay. Yep, day after. The day after Valentine's Day, y'all. I can't wait to hear what everybody did for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you like that.
We know what Anita Baker did for Valentine's. So we know what Anita Baker did for Valentine's, don't we? All right, y'all. We're coming up really, really soon when the songsters and also songsters. What's Anita Baker calling herself? Now this Gladys the songsters the soul.
Like the lady of soul.
So when the lady, now that's a Aretha. It's the lady in the Queen of Soul.
So Tiffany Royalty. How you
so
doing?
Anita Baker, how about that? Anita Baker off. Yeah. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? We're going live in just we'll be live now, but we're gonna be talking. The show gonna start in how about that? The show gonna be starting real soon.
On WNPR 90.1. Tune in, and you can also go to Fabian page, Fabian Nelson on Facebook Live if you like to see our guests and be able to talk and yet to comment.
After all this mushy love music this year, I can't wait. It's not gonna be any love music in March. We're gonna listen to in March. We'll get some
some Harriet Tubman, something that
yes.
We're gonna be talking about nothing but politics all next week.
Ooh, I'm so excited. It's so much to talk about.
Filibusters,
bills, appropriation bills.
All right, well, welcome.
Join us every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on WMPR 90.1 FM with your host, Representative Fabian Nelson, and yours truly, Miss Moni Love Media. We can't wait to see you this Thursday, every Thursday on WMPR 90.1. Let's go. See you then. like, share, and comment, and subscribe.
You DJ Handyman. It's all about love this week. We're so excited to have everyone here. It's your girl, Krista Monique, aka Miss Lonely Love, that is in the building today. Of course, we have our special guest in the building. But first, let's introduce our host with us, Fabian Nelson.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I am so excited because guess what? February, the month of love, is almost gone. And it's time to get on over to spring and get away from Valentine's, your time of the year. So thank y'all for joining us. We're going to have a really exciting time this evening.
Yes, of course, we always talk about politics and we talk about entertainment events, but today we want to hold something really near and dear to my heart, a special couple. We want to welcome Jamie Jenkins and Khaleesi Patrice. Welcome to Reliable Representation. Hello, how you doing today?
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much for having us.
We are
Should I say us or for having me? I'm saying us, right? Am I saying right? I don't want to mess up.
We are absolutely fabulous.
We are.
Thank
Okay,
you
I'm saying
so
right.
much for inviting us, and even thinking that we are a couple that should be admired.
Oh no.
Admire me and us.
You guys are hot like tamales.
Oh,
I mean, you guys, I first should have introduced them as they are hello black man and woman. 27,000. Y'all don't hear that? 27,000 followers, okay, on YouTube and Facebook. So I just want to say, I have been following them, the Hello Black Men, and their journey. And if you guys make sure you go out there, get their gear, make sure you go to their website. I want you to break the internet, going out there, purchasing their activewear and their shirts and their t-shirts. But first of all, I want to make sure that you know that relationship week is this week, love week, and we want to ask Fabian, what did you do on Valentine's Day? Did you have somebody to give you something sweet for Valentine's Day, since you love Valentine's?
I had I went to work for Valentine's Day, but I had two very special people for Valentine's Day yesterday. So I had two Valentine's cards from two young ladies from the 3D School for Dynamic Dyslexia Design out of Petal, Mississippi. Mm-hmm. So they gave all of us really sweet Valentine's Day cards. So I had two Valentines. It was really exciting. So those are my two Valentines.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I know I worked yesterday, but of course, I like to treat myself to something good. So on my lunch break, I did go give me a really nice dinner. So of course, I don't have a love this year, but hopefully next year, hint, hint, I will have me a special boo.
You're gonna be a Grinch like me next year.
Wait a minute, pause.
Uh-oh.
Okay, never mind. We'll talk about it.
Yes, we're gonna talk about it in the next segment. I may have to join Kanoi's dating speed dating.
We're gonna talk about it.
Well, so I know that you guys brought some treats for us today.
Absolutely.
So tell us what you brought for us today before we go ahead and talk about everything else, relationships.
Okay, so what we brought a DJ Handyman, a Hello Black Man hoodie. We brought you a hoodie, and Representative Fabian a hoodie also. So we brought you all some colors you may be a little more attracted to. Got your red and navy, your navy and white, and brought DJ Handyman a black and white hoodie as well.
Yes.
We appreciate it. Thank you so very much.
Black couple, but we didn't know that nobody was coupled in here. We didn't realize we were the only couple people in the building, but it's all good.
But that's okay, because that's the reason why we're on here, to give people and lovers an opportunity for hope and inspiration, because I am always forever hopeful that God will bless me with someone, like you've been blessed. And I just want to say,
okay,
real quick.
Okay, here we go.
This is Missy Mo, y'all.
Come on with it.
Goodness.
Okay, so let's start off. How did y'all meet?
This is definitely her story. I love for her to tell this story.
Okay, go ahead.
Be clear, and I don't want to have to add anything to this. Go ahead.
So we were both in transition, and when I say in transition, we are, post-divorcees at this point. And he threw a karaoke party for my birthday one year. But I mean, of course, he didn't know it was my birthday. But I just happenstance to come upon this party. Karaoke. I love karaoke. I am a karaokeer. No, I cannot sing. And I don't like people who can sing that come to karaoke. Like, why are you at karaoke with a beautiful voice? That's not what this is about. So anyways, I went to this karaoke party with my ex. Don't be elbowing me.
I'm sorry. I slipped off my chair.
With my ex.
I slipped off my chair.
I met him. And so I was with my ex. We were just there together, not as a couple.
Fabian, are you following the story?
We were
So
just there.
I got a very important question.
Okay.
Follow the story. I don't want to see you. If you need to stop and just make sure you're on track.
So I'm
Go ahead.
gonna be Messy Mo Jr. So when you went to the party with your ex, was he your ex when you went to the
He
party?
was absolutely my ex. We
Okay.
have been exes for years. It was just a very special time for me. And like, he was one of my friends, just like when we started a relationship, we were friends. So like I met him there, and I thought, he really career fished me.
That's a new one.
I thought he was like this top dog. Like I thought he was out here doing things. Like he career fished me. And so I was like, ooh, like, okay, I'm gonna hang out with him. And so we started hanging out.
Yeah.
And before we became a couple, because we really are very new as a couple, we were best friends. And we literally we worked together. If you can work with somebody, you can do anything.
Well, this is the thing. Like most people start off in a relationship and then try to work together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of did it the opposite way.
Yeah.
We worked together 1st and then we grew into a relationship.
We did. Because like we were like partners and having to make decisions on stuff and having to, budget things prior to getting in a relationship.
It's making sense.
So I'm just like, hey,
this is cooking here.
You gotta have patience.
But when you kind of think about it, like a relationship is really kind of like, it's a business. You have to budget, you have decisions to make. So I never thought about it that way. So that's
how we grew into what we are today. So it definitely was a work and still is, let me be clear, a work in progress. We're not perfect by any means, but
Well, Messy Mo again.
so
Khalees and I go to the same hairstyle, the salon.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to go get my hair done, and I'll be in the salon, the booth, and I was like, hey, when you and Jamie go get married? And she be like, and they wasn't even dating.
No,
they were not dating. They were not, but you could tell the chemistry. I think everybody else knew the chemistry before they even knew the chemistry.
Yeah.
They didn't even, I'm assuming they didn't even take it there
at
first, but everybody that knew you guys saw how well. We were rooting. We was like, yes.
I'm denying it to this day. Like, what do you want with me? Why am I here? I was like, I don't want to be this person anymore. I want to go back to being your business partner. He's like, girl, shut up.
Because when I think that you're kind of like me, when you find someone that shows up for you and is that person for you, you kind of get scared.
It is very
am I right about
it's
that?
Very frightening. And for him more so than for me, because like I would be there not as a person trying to be in his relationship space, but just as a friend. And I do that for people who I'm in any type of cahoots with. Like I'm going to be there for you, and if I say I'm going to be there, I don't care if I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I'm going to show up for you, right? And so like he didn't get that. It was just like what is it? It was frightening for him, and I'm just like, dude, I don't want anything from you. I'm just here for you as a friend. And so it was a work, to get to where we are, like I said, and I'll continually say that.
Yeah, you as a man, a lot of times you will build up those walls, and when somebody comes into your space, when they mean great, like you don't even recognize it. You don't recognize it, and you don't understand how to care for it, right? It's like you kind of like dropping a baby off on the step, or dropping a newborn. Like what is this? Like, what am I supposed to do here?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, the love she showed, the attention she showed, and the accountability that she demanded was new, right? And so I had a lot of changes internally to make to be able to accept this relationship.
And I wonder if it's a cultural thing because, like, even as we started to progress into a relationship and he started to reciprocate the things that I wanted and thought I wanted from him, I started to pull back. Now I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Like, so, and people were like, girl, relax. Like,
Well,
that's what people were
I think
expecting.
what you're saying too is like that's true because even with me too, you know, sometimes like I say this is what I want, but then when I get it, it's like I get freaked out and yes,
what
I do.
would I ask for? You know, and I think as a female, as women, we need to really understand the things that we're asking for and try to understand that when those things happen, we are deserving of those things. I don't think we necessarily understand that we deserve this. This is what you have been fighting for. This is what you've wanted. And that's how a lot of us lose great partners, lose great friends, because we don't accept them like compliments. Like he'd be like, girl, you look good. I'm like, shut up talking to me.
Stop looking at me. I'm like, what are you talking? Stop.
So we're our own worst enemy. I can say that for sure.
Okay,
And
well,
how long have you guys known each other?
We've known each other now for, this will be year 9.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
okay.
You're talking about time flying.
Oh my.
Okay, so I want y'all to just give, because you know, so they can get the realm of how much Black love that y'all have. I want you first, Khaleesi, to say a little bit about yourself, like what do you do, and what do you expect out of a upcoming marriage? And then I'm gonna let you, Jamie. You say
That word right there, she got me itching.
She shook. I was say she shook right now.
Okay, so I am Kalisha, Kalisha Patrice on social media. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Kalisha Patrice. Lock Goddess on TikToks. I am by profession, I'm a nurse. I've always been a very nurturing and caring person. It's just in me. I'm a mother of, I fully accept his children as mine. And I also now have my niece and nephew. So I'm a mother of 7, 8. We collecting kids every day. 9, 10 if I add him, his mom, my mom and daddy, 12.
What about my daddy?
13. Like there's number kids growing. I'm a mother of a lot. And as far as what I expect, I don't expect anything more than one is willing to give. And I think that's why we work well together, because I'm not in his face. I'm not trying to demand anything more of him than who he is. So when you're in a relationship, if you're going to accept the person for who they are, you have to fully jump and dive into that and accept them for who they are. So whatever he gives me, I'm willing to take that and either multiply on it, or I'm willing to make him see that he's a better person than what he's giving me. And sometimes he accepts it, sometimes he don't. So like you gotta feel things out, and you gotta be willing to compromise and willing to work together. And I think that's how we get to where we are.
Okay, Jamie.
My name is Jamie Jenkins. Jamey, Jamie Jenkins on social media. Hello Black Man on any site, from Facebook to Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You can follow the movement there. And what I expect out of this marriage that we have coming up is refinement. That's something that she has provided in these few years that I've needed and wanted, and been, I guess, like shielding off my entire life. The improvement that she's made for me and within me, from my communication and my transparency, it may not be as apparent to maybe the outside world, but what she's done, the improvement she's made has been huge for me. So there's more of that, more improvement, more love, more sacrifice, more understanding that we're one. And I often tell her we're better together. Like no matter what kind of riff we have, or and like I said, we trust me. People think we don't argue. People think we don't fight about stuff.
Thinks that.
They don't yeah, we do. But just in case they don't know, like we are a normal couple, right? But when we argue, we don't hit below the belt, and literally there is at any point we know we are going to work through it. There is no this is it end point, anything like that. So when we have those arguments, we are trying to get points across, and most time, 99.9% of the time, in 24 hours, we're trying to figure out what was we arguing about. No, seriously, what was going on, and we can't remember. We laugh it off, and we're moving on.
Okay, well,
That's
thank you. We have a little fun game that we want to play with you. Of course, we want to see who you think gonna win. It's called, the game that used to be on TV. It doesn't come on. I don't think it does. Love Connection. It's where the newlyweds be able to see who knows whom better, right? Okay, so we're gonna ask you. So right in front of you is both your names. Okay, so Jamie and Khaleesi's name is on there. Yeah, you can look. You can look. And so you hold up. Okay, don't show each other. Okay, before you get. So you hold up when we ask the question. You hold up and see who is. And I want you to keep up with, if you don't mind, I want you to keep up with who wins. Okay,
so
how many points?
Okay, so I'm the scorekeeper.
Yes.
We are both very.
Yes, Danaway, you're the scorekeeper.
All right.
We're both very competitive.
Oh my!
Right.
This is my assistant.
All right.
My lovely assistant. Okay, so who is more jealous? Khaleesi or Jamie? Okay. Khaleesi. Both of them said Khaleesi.
So
super jealous.
so now how keep so put
Okay, so both of them. It's a check mark for both.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't act like he.
So they both got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Which one of you guys spend more?
Interesting. I'm gonna say me only because I buy all the groceries and stuff. Like I'm not a splurger.
So the grocery, okay.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't buy like
She
bags,
just handles
shoes,
the
and
finance.
stuff. I spend on things, necessities.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
So check
So
for
both
both.
of y'all got that.
She's
Oh,
paying for
y'all
the house.
really do know each other.
It's a
Okay.
tie. It's a tie.
So who said they love them first? I love you first.
wow, y'all do know each other. I'm an empath, so I
Okay.
tell everybody I love you. So I was telling him I love you years before he ever said
Say
it.
years.
Years. Because I
Don't
was
say
like, I
years.
love you as a friend, and he just looked at me like, ugh, and I was like,
There was no years.
years.
Okay, who kissed who first?
Yes.
Jamie. So both of them got it.
He definitely was kissing.
I'm trying to think of something that y'all
I don't like
that
the
is because I'm like y'all both are getting both of them right. Let's see.
We spent a lot of time
You got
together.
one that you want to throw at them.
I can't think of it.
Let's see. Which one of the acts of service between physical touch? Which one of y'all like physical touch better?
Touch me, baby.
Okay. Which one of you guys want a wedding versus a marriage? Oh, okay, James. Both of y'all. Wow.
I am not interested in planning a wedding.
No,
Okay.
no.
We just need to get the chest of the piece. We're going to get this out the way.
We should have had. We should have had.
We should have had them ready with the
The
Bible.
white dress with makeup and everything.
I got
See,
white
Jamie,
on.
see,
I wore
it.
we missed the assignment because we could have had handyman playing the music. You already had the DJ.
Yeah,
Handyman
yeah.
is
That's
hired.
it. Can a little flower girl come down for flowers, ring bell?
Yes.
All the things.
I got plenty of boys that could have been the ring bell.
Yes.
We could have had it. We could have had the whole.
Hell, wedding on air.
Have something for everyone.
Yeah.
On air.
Yeah.
That would have been. Ooh, and then we could have broke the internet. Oh
Oh,
my
really?
God.
Really broke it
Oh.
down.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the better cook? Both of y'all say Khaleesi.
Jamie does not cook.
Who's the better driver?
All right.
He said me. I can't believe you said me.
So nobody
drive
got it
more.
right.
I drive more. That
Yeah.
doesn't make me a better driver. I'm a reckless driver.
Okay.
Ooh.
You
Okay.
drive way more.
Let's see.
We're not dead. So.
This is true.
Who is more patient? Golly. Okay, both of them.
He is way more patient than me.
Um,
I have
Zero.
zero patience.
Zero.
I'm gonna give one more.
I knew it.
That's the tough one.
Who is, and this hopefully this should break it.
Okay.
Who is the most romantic?
That is a funny question. Don't even play.
Oh yes. I mean, y'all really pretty much got it. Like all the questions y'all got right. The only thing y'all didn't
what
get
do
right
you
was that
consider
one.
romance?
Okay, so I'm romantic. So I would just say, I mean, anything like dinner, candlelight,
Very thoughtful. She's
music,
very thoughtful.
So yeah, that's
Like-
romantic.
Like little stuff I like. Like she knows I like Albanese gummies, right?
Mhm.
So like it's picking up the gummies and like and she not saying anything, just put them in there. Let me tell you something. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm gonna let you one way to know if the woman you with or the person you with
Mhm.
loves you, right?
Mhm.
She plugs up my PlayStation controller.
That's more for me than him.
Do y'all understand that?
Oh, okay.
She plugs them up. She makes sure I'm juiced up in my headphones and my controller. So like that is going above and beyond. Now she may
that's
just,
love.
now she may just want some peace and quiet.
There is no peace and quiet with a PlayStation control, let's be clear. But I know that it's time for me to do what I need to do.
And see, that's her. She knows that's your love language.
Mhm.
And so to talk about love language,
Mhm.
so we're gonna get into the 5 different love languages,
Mhm.
okay? Because I think that every couple have love languages, they may not know it. So
Mhm.
do you guys know the 5 different love languages?
We
So
do.
for our listeners who don't know the love languages, we got physical touch, we got receiving gifts, acts of kindness, quality time, and words of affirmation. Okay, so I'm gonna start and we're gonna go down the line because don't think, Faye, because you're looking down at your phone that you're gonna think you're gonna
That's
get away
I'm
with
busy.
it.
I'll get ready for tomorrow. That's it.
Ever
right now.
since we talked about day 1, week 1 about relationships, you guys, he don't want no parts of you. He doesn't. So don't take it personal, y'all.
No
He
worries.
wants no parts of you. Okay, but we're gonna start with today. Okay, you gonna learn today. Okay, so my love language is physical touch and words of affirmation.
Okay, so pause. I
Mhm.
didn't know you could have more than one, but if that's your thing,
And see, that's what I'm saying.
Miss
You
Mona,
can.
Miss Mona,
You
Miss
can.
Mona,
You
Miss Mona,
can.
all 5 of them go to her.
I really do.
She got a bit. See
He
that?
knows, don't he?
Uh-huh.
See, he know my love
All
language.
5 of them.
See, this is
And I
why he
think-
know
I
my
think
love language.
everybody kind of has a place where all 5 relate to
Mhm.
them, but there's one that you particularly like most.
That blows
you
all
know,
of them out the
right?
water.
That fills your tank. As
Okay,
people
well,
would say.
I'll take that. So
Right.
let's just go
Mm-mm.
physical touch.
Okay, you a touchy feeling. Okay.
Okay.
Those, none of them. I don't have a love language.
Come on, we got
Mr.
just
Nelson.
you got it.
Mr.
Just
Nelson.
what they say.
For the purpose of politically driven
That's
topics.
because you want people to come and vote. So in
Right.
District 66.
Well, you know, District
for your
66, so-
do
What
this
is
for
your
your
love
District
language for the
66.
district?
So,
Right.
you know,
Voting.
my love language, I would say, would be acts of kindness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I like acts of kindness.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to say acts of service. I think
Mhm.
that's
You want me
good.
to tell you hers?
Yeah, now
Uh-huh.
that's perfect. I
Uh-huh.
love it.
Touch.
And more touch.
But he does not. He does not. So he does not. He does not like to be touched. He's better now than he in the past.
I'm
like
like
it
that
was
too.
like
You
a.
do.
I'm like that too. I don't
Okay.
like that too.
He was
Mhm.
like but
Uh-huh.
gradually. And do you know what? I'm gonna tell you, ladies and men out there, if you want to get to know your partner, get to know their surroundings, get to know how they were raised,
Family.
who they were
Mhm.
raised around, and how those people relate and
Yes.
deal with
Mhm.
each other. I have learned more about him through his mother and I can't say his father, but through his mother and the people who raised him than I have through him. So his mother is the kind of the same way. She's same with me. Like the way my mother is, that's how I am. The way my father is how I am. My mother is not a huggy feely. She's not a I love you person.
Mhm.
So I kind of adopted those things. But yeah, I am definitely physical touch. He is he's words of affirmation.
Yeah.
He loves me to send him little nice, cute text messages, and I
I
do
love
my
it.
best.
It fuels.
He
me.
makes me mad some days, and I don't be wanting to send it. And I'm like,
Let me just go on.
But guess what? She may be mad sending it, but when I get it, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that's right. Thank you, baby.
So
Appreciate
okay, so what is yours? What do you think his is?
his is the words of affirmation. Mine is
Okay,
physical touch.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, that's good. So I'm physical touch.
Fabian is
And
acts of service.
acts of service.
Yeah, acts of service.
Y'all force it. Y'all force it to say one.
They force. I just had to
Well,
pick
hey,
one.
it's two to
Virgos,
two.
I guess we on the same
Yes.
wavelength with that. We on the same wavelength. I love that.
Yes, and I think like for me, I'm the same way. I try to get to know each different person, whoever I'm with. You know, my ex may not be the same as the person I'm dating now. So so that's what I do. I just try to get to know them and see how they are, because I have found, and this, I don't know, I'm not gonna make a general statement about men, but I have found that some men, because how, like you say, how they were brought up, that their vulnerability side, you know, they don't want to show that a lot. And sometimes, like when you're going in and asking them to say, can you just tell me how you feel? Can you tell me, you know, can you give me more information? Can you, you know, elaborate on that? They don't want to, you know, kind of give that much information, because for them, depending on how they were raised or what, you know, their culture and all of that, sometimes, you know, that's a sign of weakness. So Jamie and Fabian, being that you're the men on the panel today, and I want you to be able to help other men. So do you feel that being vulnerable and showing your partner, your significant other, do you feel like that's a sign of weakness, or crying in front of your loved one?
Well, first, let's define the word vulnerable, because this is something that we have battled with throughout our relationship. If you talk about it in a sense of war or a sense of just protecting yourself, if you are vulnerable, then you are at risk for attack, right? So therefore, people do kind of keep a wall up to protect that area for themselves, so people can't attack them. So I don't think that it's so much so of vulnerability that we need to get into. It's more of communication. It's more of breaking barriers of, why do you feel the need to not communicate these things to me? So, you know, and I'm not a man, so I shouldn't even answer that. Y'all go ahead. I'll step back. But sometimes I'll be in my masculine energy. Oh, that's okay. But y'all go ahead.
I agree with you on that. I think it's all about being with a person that you're going to be comfortable with being vulnerable with. And when you're comfortable with that person, I think it'll just come naturally. But some people try to rush it, like, why don't you trust me? Why won't you talk to me? Why won't you be vulnerable? Why won't you be open? And so I think you just have to
Next person, right? Still a place to where 0%. I'm not gonna give anything if it's not pride out of me, or if it's not beneficial to me at this moment, right? If it's not life or death, and that's where I was when I came into this relationship, right? Being transparent. You agree with that? Okay. Being transparent was so fearful to me, right? Because I had given information or you know, told my side of things, how I felt about certain things, and it gets smeared, and you get bombarded with you know, just pure, I don't know what the word is. It just feels off once you get the information and you get beat across the head with it, right? So with Kalisha, what I found was the more transparent I was, the easier it was, right? The easier my life was, versus, hey, I'm not going to give any information, and it has really helped me with you just any type of anxiety or any type of not wanting to talk about a certain thing. She has opened the door tremendously for me in that aspect.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. I mean, it sounds like, you guys have found your niche on how to navigate within the communication standpoint. I kind of wanted to go over some things with y'all that we talked about in like week 1 about social media as a couple. Since y'all are a younger generation as far as
Younger.
Maybe
That's
her.
cute.
Maybe her.
You're definitely millennials. Let's talk about it.
And so how do you navigate when it comes to maybe liking other people's posts or anyone coming into your DMs? What kind of advice would you give to other couples about that? And it comes with the jealousy part too. So, because I'm gonna be frank, okay, y'all, I like everybody's stuff because I'm a social media person, I'm a PR person. So I hope don't nobody get offended. I'm a heart everybody. I'm a like everybody. I'm gonna do everything, and it's no hard feelings. But I want from your perspective, how do y'all feel as a couple? And because it's codes to that.
Yeah. So this is the thing, right? This is something that she's been very, I guess, open and adamant about, right? Like, don't do anything that can't be made public, right? Don't do anything, any conversations or whatever that can't be made public. So if the DM is so private that we can't share it, then that you can't share it with me, then obviously there's something wrong, right? So guys, when you DM her, she gonna say, "Look who DM me. Look at this message."
I do that all the time.
What do you think about this? And I said the same thing. Hey, and like I said, it took time for me to get there and say, "Hey, so and so mentioned me about XYZ, boom, boom, boom." You start off by not revealing it, right? You start off by not giving the information out because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to go left or right. But in reality, I'm making a decision for her, right? I may be putting her in a place or in a position to where her and this person may be in the same space, right? And you don't want a conversation to be had where you could have had pre-warned to say, hey, this is where this is somebody you may come in contact with. You will know. You will have the ammunition you need. But it takes time, especially for a guy to get there. Like, she was just like, why you didn't tell me this? Why you didn't tell me this? And I'm like, really? You want to know that?
And if you notice, who did I DM for the show?
Me, but that's the thing. So that's where the friendship with us came in, because if as we discussed earlier, we were friends before we were in a relationship. So therefore we were already talking about certain things before we got to this space. So when we got in this space, it wasn't a problem for me to say, hey, this happened. So we have never had a argument about
social media.
Yeah, social media has never been
literally never.
Like, no, and I'm liking your post, who's liking my post, who's DMing. Like, that's something that has never even been an issue, because one thing, we're both socialites, right? So I expect women to be in his inbox. Like, his phone number is all over the internet. So like, I look forward to women calling me. What up was it? What you saying? What you saying?
And they give me anxiety.
Right? Like, if they want you, like, I got hot stuff.
So, really crazy.
That's the Virgos in us. Cause I feel like go down there.
We were somewhere one night, and I was like, that lady is looking at you. Go and see what she's
Don't speak to her, please.
Please go look. And this is the thing. Like, I watch you all the way from the bathroom and back.
And then this is the thing. Like, sometimes, like, women don't understand. Like, when we'll be with our guy, sometimes they can get disrespectful, but I think that's where the guy, I leave it up to the guy.
Absolutely.
You have to trust your partner to do all of that and let them know, hey, you doing too
Yeah,
much. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Just kind of like you doing too much. Respect my,
Right.
my
My
authority
authority.
person. What do you think, Fabian, about that? About social media? About people,
I think-
kind of sliding into people's DMs.
I think that's a good policy to have when you be
Mhm.
open with it and share it, because if you're hiding stuff and your partner just happened to slip across it and see it, and that can cause problems. But when you're open about it, because you can't stop what other people do and what other people say. People gonna like and love your stuff and comment and get in your DM. You can't control it, but you can control how you react and respond to it. So I like that policy. Give y'all an A+ on that one.
Rule of thumb
Uh-huh.
is if you have to delete it, you're already cheating.
Exactly.
Yep.
You're already cheating. If it's something that you cannot share, you're already cheating.
Let me
That's
tell
it.
you something that is a huge thing, I guess, for couples right now, is right. Can you leave your phone around, phone out, or can you go through a person's phone?
I'm going
and
through
stuff
the
like
phone.
that?
Let me be clear, ladies out there. If he leave his phone around me, I'm going through his phone.
Yeah.
Khalees, I wouldn't have never thought you would go
You
to
are
somebody.
wrong.
Listen, what did we say? Who was the most jealous? What did we say?
I'm going through his phone. I'm not, and no matter what I find, I never am like hell upset. We've had some discussions.
Yeah, we had a discussion.
But it's
Like,
never
hey,
like
hey,
he's in
hey,
the world.
Like, hey, buddy.
Yes. Let me be clear. In case anything happens, we not together. If you out there and you want something, I'm going through your phone. Like,
So are you the one like Jasmine selling, I'm gonna bust your windows out your car?
No,
Okay.
I am not that. Like, I literally be lit when I be seeing stuff that be like, oh. Okay, then what you doing out in these streets? But I've never had that problem. So no, and I've not gone through his phone. And like this was like early me. This was like, pre-relationship.
Early. It's,
And it was like it wasn't even most of the time when he would leave his tablet like because he's very careless. So he would leave things
I'm
around.
carefree.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, you're about like me when I
Right.
I
Walk
walk away.
I ain't gonna be trying to
And
hide
it
a
was
lot.
never- I never
I don't have
found anything
time.
in his
That's
phone that was
stressful.
inappropriate. Let me be
Yeah.
very clear. I have never found anything because I was like, "Are you trying to date this woman or what?" Because you need to step your game up. He was like, "Oh, okay."
She was like,
"Oh,
she
okay."
was like, hey, your DM.
Like,
Like,
this is
like,
terrible.
I mean, what you
Not
saying?
the
I
deal.
mean, what you want from this woman? Like, baby, god dog.
I was
You
hard.
you
I was
ain't
down
clear.
with him.
You ain't clear. You ain't tell her nothing. I'm like, man, you don't get out of my
It
business.
sounds like she's trying to get in your drawers and you're not responding
You-
appropriately.
you were trying to put him on game.
Let me
huh?
tell you something. Hey,
Mhm.
representative, right here. Get this man in politics because
Okay.
his DMs were very political.
Come on, yep. Come on board.
Political
That's
science,
There
law major, all
There was
That's
nothing
it.
incriminating.
That's it. That's
You can't
it.
get me. You
That's
can't
it.
get me.
That's it. That's how
Okay,
you-
sorry, off topic. Go ahead, Ma. What's your next question?
Okay.
You know better than to invite us in here.
That's okay. That's okay. I love it. I mean, this is what we need to know.
Okay.
So, okay, in your relationship, are you a giver or you're a taker?
I am absolutely a giver.
Yes.
1000% a giver. Like I try my best not to ask for much. So if he wants to give me things, I'm just like, wow, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And I think he's absolutely the same way.
Mhm.
But you can speak for yourself.
Yeah, I think we're both givers in our own, I guess, right.
Mhm.
I got her something.
Mhm.
I'm not a gift giver, right? I don't give gifts well. And it's something that this
Hey, I'm not thoughtful.
I'm not too thoughtful. I'm not super thoughtful and thought out and planning and stuff like that. And so neither one of us receive gifts well.
No, we don't. I agree.
We don't receive gifts well. It's like it's always awkward and odd.
It's a
and,
competition.
Like
I want to give a better gift.
right.
Mhm.
And I got her a gift for Valentine's Day. Right. I saw something that I know she would enjoy. Right. And so I was like, "Happy Valentine's Day. I got you ABC." She was like,
I'm not interested.
like, I'm not interested.
That's exactly
I
what I
said, man, I'll punch this girl.
And he sends me like a confirmation of this gift later on. And I was like, I'm mad. Like I'm big mad because I didn't know like the details of it. And I was like, we gotta do this? Like I'm upset. And he was like, girl, no, we gotta just go here. And I was like, okay. I feel better
I feel
about
better.
it now.
So you put thought in it. That's what you're saying.
He did.
I did.
Okay,
It was
that's
very
sweet.
That's good to have
I was
thought in
very
it, yeah.
appreciative of what he did because he decided, because like I will go out of my way, because like he's a big Knicks fan, right? So one year I got Knicks tickets, I got Knicks gear, and I put it in this box and wrapped it up and gave it to him. And he was upstairs playing a game, and he took the box and threw it like that.
I did not throw that box.
Because he thought it was what? It's not even what
I
he
just
thought
put
it
it to
was.
the side.
Right. He made it throw it. He laid it to the side. And I'm like, I'm up here and I'm excited. Like, he doesn't have the same excitement that I have. He's like, I'm not excited enough for you. No, you're not. Because I need you to be jumping off the wall like a schoolgirl when I give you thoughtful gifts. So, you know.
Yeah, very thoughtful.
Yes.
Beyond thoughtful.
But it is what it is.
Okay, well, you want to go ahead and ask the next question?
All right. So the final question is going to be, do you save, do y'all save for trips and rainy day, like a trip and rainy day fund? Or
Come on, it's you. It's your lane, right?
I am by far, I am a budgeter, because prior to us meeting, I was a single mother of 3 kids. So I am a penny pincher. I will save because I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I've had to pull myself up by my bootstraps. Is that what they say?
Mm-hmm.
From the bottom, So it is, I am afraid of poverty. So I'm like, hey, we don't need to spend a lot on this list. We got to have this much in savings before we do this. We can't be making all these rash decisions. He is an investor. I don't like the stock market. I feel like it's gambling. And he's like, but babe, we do this and this and this and this. And I'm just like, no, it's not for me. But yes, I am a saver. He is a get rich quick type guy.
Well, that's a good balance to have, I think.
It is.
Yeah, you have
That's what they
a good
say.
balance to that.
It's a good balance at the end story, right? At the bottom line.
Mhm.
But when you're doing the math,
Uh-huh.
it calls for some very
Heated.
debates and conversations.
Uh-huh.
Fellowship.
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 We be fellowshipping.
Uh-huh.
We be fellowshipping.
We don't have a lot of arguments about finances.
No.
We
We
make decisions.
We have
and
the
I'll be
same end goal.
I don't
Okay.
think that's the best decision, but it's
Did
the
you
time.
really think that out? Did you
Yeah.
really think that?
The Bible says
Yeah.
measure twice, cut
Cut
once,
once.
or something like that. That ain't what it says. It says something about the tower, count the costs. It's been a while since I've been in there, so y'all know what the Bible says.
Well, we want to say, here you go, you can pass it to, this is from Representative Nelson and I, from the Reliable Representation Talk Show.
Thank y'all for
This
doing
is your first early gift for your wedding, so you can save it to wedding night, or you can drink it now.
It feel like a bottle. What's the alcohol content? It ain't gonna make it to the
So we just a little something. Say thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to Reliable Representation Talk Show. We welcome you back anytime.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming because we had fun. Did you have fun?
Oh,
I had so much
blast.
fun. Call us back to talk about politics because I don't know much, but my guy over here, he knows some words.
Okay.
And I have some for you, Miss Moni. This is from one of our biggest fans, Miss Mary Briley. She sent this all the way from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
For you.
Okay.
And
Thank
so she told me to make sure I give it to you. So it's proof, Miss Mary, you see it. I gave it to her.
In her hand.
In her hand.
The dream deferred. I'm gonna let you turn it on me so I can.
Yeah, Mo, you better be writing in that calendar and taking notes and stuff every day.
That's it,
Where do
every
we
day.
go from here?
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that's nice.
So we have the best fans ever.
We do.
And we also have the best guests ever.
Yes,
We
We're
are-
so happy to be here.
We are happy to have y'all just to talk
And
about.
just so before you go, I want you to stay in till
Yeah,
the
stick
show's
around.
over. But I want you to plug the Hello Black Man. Tell them how to get to you on social media, both of your social media handles on Facebook and Instagram, and also your website so they can break the internet and go in to get your activewear and your t-shirts.
Absolutely, and we are adorned in our attire tonight. We have Hello Black Man and Hello Black Woman apparel. We are helloblackman.com as a collective. We have 13 journals now.
Mhm.
We have journals for the culture. We have Hello Black Man, Woman, Child, Teen, Couple, Entrepreneur, Educator, First Responder, you name it, we have it. We have Hello Athlete. We have the Journey Journal for our non-African American followers and fans. We have Hello Black Artist, our newest addition to to the group, and we're proud of everything that we have going on. We actually brought a Hello Black Couple book.
Can we get a hello representative?
Absolutely. Hello Black politician. We're working on all the things.
We
Hello
are.
Black grief person. Hello Black minister.
Yes.
We are working to make sure that there is not an entity in our community that doesn't have an outlet, because something that we all lack is an outlet. Everybody doesn't want to talk. There are some of us who like to write, and that is what we're focused on. And anybody who want to know how we got here, these journals were a big help in getting us to where we are. Because instead of us sitting here talking and arguing back and forth, we can write things down and we can share these things. Like back in the day when you used to write love letters, and he can read it and he can write back to me, and then we don't have to be arguing back and forth. So it's definitely been an asset to our life. Not just us, but our kids and everybody who was around us. So HelloBlackMan.com. And I can be followed at Kalisha Patrice on all social media platforms, except TikTok. I'm Block Goddess.
Hello.
Okay, and thank you so much. And I've been on their podcast. I had a blast. We had so much fun. So hopefully, when he gets his schedule, hopefully they invite you to Hello Black Man too.
I would love to be on there.
More than
I would
welcome.
love to be on there, most
I
definitely.
would love to.
And do a love segment.
Let's roll with it.
We like to make people comfortable, so we're not going to make you uncomfortable. We'll allow you to talk about love when you are ready to talk about it.
That's it. That'll work. We'd love to be a
But yeah,
guest.
come on and talk to us about 873. I would definitely enjoy that and getting people to know what that's all about. So let's do that.
That
And
would
this is
be-
election year, right?
No.
He just got elected.
this year.
Oh, I was
Four.
talking about for
Yeah,
president,
four.
right?
For president.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
President
yeah.
and Congress, state Congress for U.S. Congress.
Okay,
This
yeah,
year,
yeah,
yeah.
and I think that's something people need to know about, because I never know anything about
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like, okay, they said this would vote for this, so I vote for it.
Yeah.
Definitely get him on the show. But it's 6:52.
Okay.
We're gonna get anyone who wants to call in, have questions for Khaleesi and Jamie and Representative Nelson or I. You can call in at 601-948-5950. Our Black Love couple of the week is Khaleesi Patrice and Jamie Jenkins with Hello Black Man.
The couple of the month.
Oh, the couple of the month.
y'all for
They are
Valentine's
muy
Day.
caliente.
That's it.
Muy
Don't play with
caliente. Sí, señorita. Sí, señor.
That's-
Oh, muy bien, gracias.
And we are going to shift because we do need to let people know about what has been going on in the community. So I know we did a lot of talks about Atmos Energy. So we are going through an infrastructure improvement in the entire city of Jackson right now with Atmos Energy, starting in particular in South Jackson. And this was discovered by the home explosions that we recently had. And so Atmos is going by every single home in Jackson, starting in South Jackson, to check for gas leaks. If they find a gas leak, your gas will be shut off and you will get a notice to get the leak repaired, because your safety is our number one priority. Now, you will be responsible as the homeowner for the gas line from the street to your home. Now, Atmos is going to be replacing the gas lines along the street at no charge to you. And so if that happens, just rest assured that we're only doing this to protect you. Now, the new lines that are going in, they're using a different material, which is supposed to last for 100 years. So we are making infrastructure improvements to the entire area to make sure that all of y'all are, safe. We know it's an inconvenience, but we put safety and priority first. And so if y'all have any questions about it or anything, y'all can definitely reach out to me. Social media, reach me on my phone, 601-668-3498. And what else we got going on, Miss Moni?
We have a lot of events going on. On February the 24th, we have the Black Excellence at RSVP. Northside Lee, he will be putting on 80s Baby. So if you don't have anything to do, Get your tickets on Eventbrite.com. Of course, Briarwood Art Center, they're always having something every week. They got the quilting segment. They got a DJ segment with DJ Silas. And they have so many great events. So check it out. This is BAC on Instagram and on Facebook is Briarwood Art Center. We have so many different events here. I also want to say, y'all, how about that Showtime with JSU Sonic Boom in the halftime? I know we got some Arcanites in the house, but
Love.
but I love we showed out. We showed out in the halftime. Usher did good. What y'all think? What y'all think about the halftime?
We enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much so. But speaking of events, we will be co-hosting a Father's Day event June 15th in Forwood at Table 100. So we will be looking for vendors and people who want to be a part of that event. So if there's anybody out there, fathers, brothers, sisters, cousins, if y'all want to be a part of that Father's Day event June 15th, please let us know.
Make sure y'all get us the promo materials so we can push it once it gets going.
And you can come back when it get closer to June and then talk more about it. How about that?
We're gonna make sure y'all get back.
Yeah.
Also want to talk about House Bill 873. Isn't that the correct number? House Bill 873. So look, I have so many of them going around, but House Bill 873, it creates what's called a purple alert. And this is a new alert similar to the silver alert and amber alerts. And this is geared towards individuals with cognitive problems. So in particular, people with autism. And so if a person, with autism, is missing and needs help, it will allow for a new alert for, the authorities to be notified, as well as notify people around that this person, is in danger and need help. Well, this bill has been something that's been floating around for quite some time. It was actually authored by Clay Manziel, District 56, Hinds County. And I got some emails from one of his friends about the bill. And so I said, hey, let me take it up. And so I signed on as a co-author to this legislation. And it just so happens that this bill is going through a committee I serve on, which is Judiciary B. And so I went to the chairman of Judiciary B yesterday and I said, Mr. Chairman, can we please bring this bill up in committee so that we can get it out of committee and onto the floor for a vote? Well, guess what happened today? I got to discuss my first bill in front of the committee. And with unanimous consent, I was able to move that bill out of our committee and onto the House floor for a vote. So probably next Tuesday or Wednesday, I will stand at the well for the very first time and talk about this bill and convince my colleagues to vote on this bill. And here goes one of my colleagues now. How you doing, Representative Brown?
Fine, Rep. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Look, thank you so much. I was just telling about Judiciary B, got that bill moved out.
Oh, yeah. And our input, several of the African-American reps gave input that kind of was able to put an amendment in that bill, which is the way we're supposed to operate.
That's it.
How you doing, Representative Brown?
Happy Valentine's to you.
Oh, happy Valentine's.
too.
Well, this is Khaleesi and Jamie.
How you doing, sir?
They're newlyweds.
Oh,
I'm not
God,
newlyweds. They get ready to get married. I'm already been married, y'all. See, that's all we need is Representative Bro Brown to be the witness, and y'all could got married today.
That's it.
Locked in.
That's it.
Consider it done.
But yeah, we're having good times, and it's good to have such good mentors at the House of Representatives keep us on track and ask important questions. Representative Brown, you paved the way for us, and we couldn't do it without you.
Well, Representative Brown,
You're doing a great job too.
do you have any encouraging words? You've been married a long time. Can you have just one word that you would
Well,
give?
I tell you, I tell people this because I've been married 49 years. Is you really gonna find yourself, young man, going along to get along.
Hey.
And a lot of people think that's not manly, but if you want peace of mind and satisfaction, going along to get along is a good way to do it. And of course, mutual respect.
Amen.
I like it.
Amen.
I'm with
So
you.
bring your wife, baby. We want to show what y'all know. I want to see what she got to say about this going along and get along.
Well, I mean, I go along more now than I did. As you get older, you want more peace of mind.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Well, we got one more minute, and I just want to leave, of course, with just keywords for life. 7 key words for life. You got put God first, love one another. This is to you too. Never hate, give generously, live simple, forgive quickly, and pray every day. And again, I love you guys more than everything. We appreciate you for taking the time to come to Reliable Representation Talk Show. We forever be grateful. So thank you.
Thank you.
Give it up for
Appreciate it.
Jamie, Khadijah.
Listen,
For you guys.
thank y'all so much for coming. Black love is a beautiful
It
thing,
is. Amen.
even though I'm not into it right now, but it's
Oh
a
my
beautiful
goodness. We're
thing.
gonna talk more about it, okay?
It's a beautiful thing to see. So y'all just stay strong, continue to love, respect each other,
Absolutely.
and just keep on doing you, and realize that as you go up, people are gonna try to bring you down,
Oh,
but y'all keep on going up,
yes.
and
Thank
y'all have a
y'all for
beautiful
watching.
thing. And I'm just proud and happy of
Thank
y'all.
you.
Okay.
Yes. The devil get real busy sometimes.
All the time. All right, handyman, take us away. All right.